Hey everyone, Max Power 10 with some more Domination tips. This time I'm going to break down the map Afgan. And for this map I prefer to control the A and the C flag. So right now I'm in a party of 5, and 2 of the people in the party I've never played with before.
Domination.
And the one random guy in our team does not have a mic. So at the beginning of the game there's some miscommunication, some confusion, but we get on track or on the same page later on. So initially what you want to do is just put one guy like on the close flag. So here one guy in A. I throw smoke to past A to allow that guy to get it without getting sniped. And the rest of us want to go to C. Unfortunately only one guy comes with me, so but you really want most of your team at C. The B spawn is a little bit closer to C, so they'll probably get it first, but we'll cap it soon after that. We work in groups of 2, so in a party of 6 we break down into 3 groups of 2. Party of 5 we're 2 groups of 2 and 1 lone wolf, and this makes it easier for communication. So instead of trying to communicate with 5 other people on your team, you're only communicating with the person you're partnered up with. And if you lose your partner, if he dies and spawns halfway across the map, then you're obviously either on your own or you can partner up with somebody if there's somebody close to you. When you're down a flag, what you want to do is take 2 teams and send one to one flag and one to the other flag. And this will kind of determine where the enemies are. So here 2 of us are trying to get to A. The other 2 are trying to get to B. We get taken out at A. When I respawn, I see I'm closer to B. More of my teammates at B. So we're going to flood B. Even though we want A and C on this map, we'll take B because having 2 flags is better than having 1. So we'll take B for now, but eventually we'll try to get set up so we take A and C. You want to call out enemy positions anytime there's more than 2. It's not necessary to call out every single enemy you see, and you don't want to be the guy that hogs the mic that yells bullshit and have that guy see me every time you get killed, because it's distracting and it's annoying and it's not productive. But definitely if you see more than 2 enemies, or if you see a guy posted up somewhere in a position where he has an advantage, call those out. So I see, hey, there's 3 guys at C, that alerts my teammates that A is probably open. So for Afgan, you really want to control the cave. If you can control the cave, you can stop them from flanking both A and C. So C, if you have the cave under control, the only way to C is through the pipeline, which is a funnel, easy to kill. And then A, there's a couple spots in A, there's ridge and back behind the Humvees that you can post up behind. And notice here, the first time I went around, I went to the right of that Humvee. The second time I went to the left. You don't want to be predictable because he was looking for me to come around the same side I did the first time. So right now I'm on my own. I'm the lone wolf and I'm covering A, and for the most part I have it under control until I get a few hit markers here and can't seem to take this one guy out, which now it's 2 against 1 and I get eliminated. So at this point I alert my team, hey, I lost A and I spawned too far away from it to get it back. So the other team takes it, we'll go and get B for the meantime.
We've lost the lead.
And we make another push for A, and what happens is I'm going to go up this catwalk, and my teammate's going to go through the cave, and he's going to flank around the other side. So we're actually attacking A from two different sides. I take this guy out here, and my teammate's able to get A because he didn't have any resistance on the other side. What we do is we put Halo in the cave, so we have 2 in the cave, 2 at C, and 2 at A. And when you get that third kill, your third kill streak, you want to make a smart decision when you call it in. It isn't necessary to call it in right away every single time. Here, it's over 100 points. We barely have a lead, so we want to call it in right away. But if it's early on in the game and you have 2 points, you might want to wait till a little bit later in the game or to when you lose a flag, because that air support will help you get a flag if you're down 1. Or towards the end of the game, teams start to get pretty aggressive and rush a lot, so you might want the air support then. So if you're less than 100 points and you have a decent lead, I might just wait a little bit. So here what happens is once the air support's in, you want to be a little bit aggressive. So Halo wants to push up and take those guys at a bunker, so I basically flank around and cover the cave for him, leave Archon at A. Once he's got those guys out, Halo comes back to the cave, and I come back over and help Archon on A. The guy you put in the cave, you want a decent gunner, maybe somebody running scavenger and claymores. And if he can hold that down, like I said, there's only two ways. There's only one way for them to get to A and one way for them to get to C, so it should be pretty easy to hold those 2 points and hopefully can walk away with a win. Till next time, Max Power out. Thanks.